Welcome back everybody to episode 6 of our Let's Play of Pathologic 2. We are back at the hideout of the Stolen Halves. Let's do a quick recap on what has happened so far. In the last episode we went to the funeral of our beloved father and, surprise, surprise, some mysteries unfolded. One being that the body of our father wasn't being able to be buried. It kept coming up as if the earth was not willing to take him. We had to essentially, not really do a ritual, but we basically had to make a claim that we would take on his burden, whatever that is, we don't know yet. But we figured out that it has something to do with the kids in this place, mainly being Sticky, Capella, Murky, Notkin, Khan, Grace, Taya, and an eighth that is currently unknown and seemingly in danger. We came back and we spoke to Notkin to understand a bit better what his dealing specifically, or the Stolen Halves dealings with our father were, and he essentially just proclaimed that he's been good to them, he's helped them, but nothing really specific to further look into. Anyhow, this leaves us now at a point. There's been a change, a plot twist, if you may. One of our thoughts is that our, almost brother, Stuck, maybe had a change of heart. We now have this thought of, I don't believe Stuck truly makes me for a patricide. He can't be that stupid. So an indication that we most likely should head over and see if he's finally arrived at his humble abode and maybe is willing to talk to us. And then, of course, talking to Capella, who apparently is the leader of the town's children. So, those are the two main things on our to-do list today. I can't recall if there is a play in the theater every night. It is already 3:30, so I think Stuck is closest. We're gonna head over there first. We'll make our way to Capella, and potentially, since we're then in that area anyway, and if we still have energy left and haven't died from exhaustion, hunger, or any other pains, we may make our way over to the theater once more. That is the play for today's hour of mystery. Let's head out. And those sound snippets, so he was just saying, should Khan and him bury the hatchet? I think they're actually quite clever indications to learn some of the intricacies about the relationships of some of the NPCs. So certainly Notkin and this Khan may be in some form of a quarrel at this moment in time. And as we've learned already, as the day passes and progresses, there are events that can no longer be done or undone, for that matter. And I am going in the wrong direction. Oh, wow. Okay. It is time for another cup of coffee, I think. But yeah, I think the concept so far I am liking. I'm still sticking by it. When it comes to the actual story, it is very confusing. Of course, there's elements that just make sense and they give you an indicator to stick with and follow along, and that's precisely what we're going to do. So the overarching goal right now really being identifying who's the culprit behind our father's murder and then bringing him to swift justice. So far the plan, and well, trying somewhat to understand some of the mysteries that go along with that. Our thirst, we have a little bit, so we may be able to just drink. Yeah. Sometimes the controls can get a little bit finicky, whether it fits something or not. Let's see, we have 5 empty, we have 10 filled still. I am fairly certain that is plenty. Do those? No, they don't fill up again. What a shame. I guess that would probably be too easy in a game where clearly survival is one of your top priorities. Let me see. Oh, we should be already there. But yeah, I really like this concept of time moving forward and also us having to make very conscious decisions on which one of the different events, what in the game do we actually want to pursue and what do we wanna, leave at the side. That's a very disturbing yet interesting picture. Maybe they're playing hide and seek. Let's talk to her. Wench, why aren't you running away? Aren't you scared? Boo! Of course I'm scared, but I'm a brave man. I'm playing hide and seek. That's what I thought. Alright, sorry, running away now. I'm playing hide and seek. No, not that. Not hide and seek. What then? Bone leg. How do you play that? I have bone legs. See? I'm a clay. Oh, they're playing a game following on this, this story, this fable. I'm a clay wench. I cannot walk, but whoever sees me runs away in fear. You should run away too. But you have normal legs. Isn't it boring just sitting here in one place? You have normal legs. You're ruining it. Run away already. Ah, I can't even stomp my foot. I'll bite you. Okay, okay. Let's play along. There's another character there in the far distance. Ah, mustn't get distracted all the time. Which was the house? This one. Right. Was it this? Let's just check the map. Yep, we're on the right track. This should be it. So let's see if our childhood friend is home, or if the bachelor is still taking residence. Don't know. Oh, pick lock there now. Okay. So I guess this is the indication of maybe this is not the best place to pick a lock. Open. Oh, would you look at that? Someone's there. Doesn't look ominous at all. And this is now pick a lock. Hello. I guess you're the person I'm looking after.
I'm almost entirely numb.
That's usually not a good sign. You should see a doctor. Oh wait, I am a doctor. Stuck, Rubin, so it is him. Why did you come? Finally thought of some good excuses. You think I need to justify myself to you? I'm waiting for your excuse and apology, which I may not accept. I'll be damned. You shaved your head. Preparing to become a monk or soldier? I think I need to justify I'm waiting for your excuse and apology. The best form of defense is office. You've always done it well. Stuck, are you out of your mind? Yesterday, I was told you had killed your father, and you immediately believed it. Who told you that? I finally achieved my childhood dream. Who told you that? The whole town believed it. First, people found out he was dead. Then, they learned he was killed by an outsider. And then they described you. You're an idiot. The only fact in that pile of shit is I arrived on the night of his death. You knew how much I cared for him, so why, you idiot? What for? I'll take the second one, that's nice, that's a good response. It was not only a death, he was murdered. How many people live in this town, moron? Yet you still point to me as the culprit. That's not far from the truth, Burak. I'm 2 seconds away from breaking your jaw. You knew all this time I'm not a murderer? You just meant it as... what? As a metaphor? I called you a friend. You betrayed him. You left when he needed you most. He cried out for your help, but you didn't care. He was in peril, and you were too busy elsewhere. He believed, truly believed, that your arrival would put an end to his troubles, and as always, he was right. That's not true. Are you raving mad, Rubin? Take a breath, calm down and explain. What peril? What do you know? Alright. Insulting him, I think, doesn't get us anywhere, so let's see if we can calm the situation a bit. No, he wouldn't tell me. Suggested we wait for you to arrive. But you were in no hurry, were you? His first letter was sent in May. I only got a single letter. 2, maybe 3 weeks ago. There's a war, asshole. You think the trains come to this town often? I'm gonna go with... I think we're only aware at this point of 1 letter, right? Lara said I'm stupid, that I've lost my marbles. But I haven't. Your father always taught us to take stock of the situation, Burak. Overall, you're unneeded here. Don't bother with your father's inheritance. He has better heirs. Like you? I was right, you are stupid. Already thinking about the inheritance, huh? Some of us still grieve. Like you. And why not? I was a student. I preserved his knowledge while you wiped your ass with his letters. I was always by his side. So, including the night he was murdered, I am this close to hitting you. Here's his letter, the only one I received. Look here, idiot. He mentions a threat. What could it be? Yeah, we want some answers, so... No. What do you know, then? Some student. Shut up. Your father's inheritance is his work, Burak. That's his legacy. You are completely unworthy of it. His work is not yours. His knowledge is not yours. You abandoned both. It was he who sent us away? Okay, I guess so. We don't know. He sent me away, jackass. He wanted me to study elsewhere. Go elsewhere, then. Learn whatever it is you learn there. Here you have no place. And if the kin tells you to let go of his burden, listen. Perhaps even that scum can be right sometimes. You're out of your depth here. Postark, you know I don't even want to hit you anymore. You're hysterical, man. You're barely making sense. I'm not going anywhere. You should listen to Gravel. You're acting stupid. You know I don't even want to hit you anymore. That's fine. Let's see. Okay, so we now have him here as a character. Let's see on the thoughts. Rubin is an idiot. Well, I'm not sure about it, but something's definitely odd. And clearly out of place in regards to his mental faculties. Now, who might you be?
My lips are cracked.
Oh, it's Lara again. The other very great person that used to be a friend of ours. So, here we are again. I managed to calm down Stuck. He was wrong about you. Or, he was not entirely right, at least. But still right, huh? What got into him? You should speak to him you should let him speak for himself. I already did. If you ask me, the man's losing his marbles. Well, you already offered your father's inheritance, Cup. Refuse it, I beg you. Do not follow his path. Too late. I've accepted. All in all, this is a quiet town. Not perfect, but it's a place for everyone. We're all connected through bonds of love, of friendship, of patience. Life flows through those bonds, the town's veins, and to cut them would cause harm. Your father... Don't be mad. He dreamed of remaking it all. I'm sure he had his reasons. You're being awfully poetic about this. What exactly did he want to change? You're being poetic about this. He was a healer, sure. He knew life as no one else could. The kin revered him. But even that did us more harm than good in the end. What do you mean? 5 years ago, there was an outbreak in the crude sprawl. It spread like wildfire. Dozens and dozens dead. People sent for Isidore. When he arrived, he ordered the whole quarter to be quarantined. No one could leave, not even the healthy people trapped inside. That sounds like it was the right decision. Terrible, but I'd make the same call. Impossible. That's terrible, but I'd make the same call. The townsfolk obeyed his orders without question. They barricaded the whole neighborhood. In the end, there were almost no survivors. But the town lived on. I suppose that is true, but Cup, do not take his inheritance. Isidore's inheritance is his power, his authority, and his duties. If you become another Isidore, we will never rest. We will never know peace. There's no rest for the wicked. Peace only lasts until the next war. I see what you mean. I'll think about it. Lara Ravel, and then it's Dear Gravel? Okay, well. There's no rest for the wicked. What does that say? 5 years ago, soon after I left the town, an outbreak of a horrible disease happened here. Father destroyed it together with the carriers. I mean... Okay, that was it in regards to talking to them, that's fine. What's the time real quick? Oh, already an hour gone again. I am guessing nothing here has changed. Yeah, we can only save and not sleep. That's fine. Let's do this though. Real quick game save and then... Oh, that was just because I saved. Hunger is alright. Although I am slightly concerned. We need to find something else soon. I have a little bit left, but not an awful lot. Okay. Okay, so we met with our old pal Rubin. At the very least he is... Well, I can't say he's not blaming us anymore, but he's, you know... He doesn't see us as the murderer, and apparently also wasn't really convinced that we were, so... let's head over to Capella, and I think that's the lump. Yep, so Big Flood's house. Which direction do we need to go? Over there, okay. Just checking again. Straight. Over the bridge. So one turn to the right and then left. Okay. Yeah. Usually I have relatively good orientation, but sometimes it's like a cold sausage. Ooh. But he is only accepting lockpicks, so no. Nope. What a shame. I'll most likely double check a lot of those places. Talk. Kayura. How fares your kind, Kathanga? Do you know what an Odork is? What does the Kandro sigil stand for? A body that contains a world. Everyone knows that. But what does that mean? Pikara. It can be a creature made of many creatures. Like a family. A Taglor. A group of people bound by the same fate. I see. I mean, that does make sense. So it's a collective of people. Almost like a town? Could it be synonymous for a town? Our words are erased, Katanga. We turn our father's flutes into sticks. We take old words, big words, and apply them to small things. But the connection to the source is still there. The lines remember. Yes, connections are like veins. You can't just tear them out. Kayade, let Mother Bottle caress your step. I think what I'm attempting to do is, whenever I can, and I feel it makes sense, whenever I meet someone who clearly has those connections to this step folk, I'm gonna try and respond in kind. So I don't know if that makes a difference. Oh, see, there's something that comes up. Udorg means the body that contains a world. It refers to something that consists of many living parts. The body that contains a world. Like if she said, as an example, like a family, but I do think you can probably extrapolate that and increase that meaning even further. Oh, a package and a beetle. Okay, well. Can we open this package? Menu. Touch. What does the description say? Contains unknown useful items. Unfold to extract them. Use? Oh, there we go. What was in there? Marbles. Some more hazelnuts. And a match. Can't light an oil lamp without one. Oh, so we might be able to use our lamp finally. Oh, isn't that one of our masked and black appearing friends? Omta. Where go you, friend? What plan is next to follow? I plan to go on with my life. I want to leave. This town has nothing else to offer me. Actually, I don't know what to do. Where should I go? What should I start with? Oh, interesting. I'm gonna say I plan to go on with my life. What say the townsfolk? The townsfolk? Who cares about their building? The townsfolk? They're so alike, aren't they? A backdrop. Faceless. They surely know nothing important, right? A hive, a swarm, a flock. No use for names. Whatever one knows, they shall all know in turn. A hive, a swarm, a flock. The crowd is but a many-headed beast. Like it or not, you are but one such head. They know you better than you know yourself. Have you heard them, Burak? Communication. See how it means finding a common ground. Oh yeah, they were eager to communicate with me yesterday. My ears are still ringing. I can feel it, kind of slimy tooth. Sounds unpleasant. Mouthful. They all know something of your tale, Burak, and from each one a different strand of it. Some know where you to go, others will say where you must go, and some will warn of danger, terrible danger, that you may avoid it. So basically, I'm the only one who knows nothing. That is because you are alone, Burak. Confused, alone, losing the plot, Burak. Does not the map of your own mind suffice? Then talk, communicate. Here, hear me now. Teensies and tots, the town's own young, indeed already know who waits for you today. If you still doubt, then speak to one, any child. I guess I should go look. Well, I am on my way to find a child anyway, and as soon as I said those words, it sounds wrong. Let's see what it tells us. Simple townsfolk know more than it seems. If I'm unsure what to do, I should talk to them. I've been told that young kids may have information for me. Yeah, we are on the way to Capella, who is the leader of said kids, and, oh, there's a container. I need to check this one. And we need to go in this direction anyway. Oh, already empty. Alright. Probably the same for this. Yep. There's this changeling. That was it. The changeling again.
Close your eyes.
Are you
Let me
sad?
kiss them.
Close your eyes, let me kiss them. What do you care? I just wanted to know. I sympathize. I've never had parents. I've never had anyone. So I know how terribly awful it must feel right now. If you never had parents, then you don't. What do you want from me? I'm sorry I said mean things to you. That's why you think I'm evil, isn't it? But it was the truth. It's fine, I don't hold a grudge. I just wanted you to know that the girl from the cemetery, Grace, is talking to your father right this moment. And I think it strains her a great deal. She is? They're speaking. And I think it's killing her. Could you tell her to stop, please? I think she might listen to you. I feel sorry for her. Do you understand? Right this moment. This can't be true. Right this moment, she said. Right this moment. And he's responding? Why won't you believe? I'm a good person, Burak. Open your eyes. I speak the truth. Remember, I'm always speaking the truth. Fine, I'll take a look. Grace is talking to my father this very instant. How is that possible? She did mention something when we went to the funeral, that she is capable of talking to the dead. I think our character kind of put it aside first as a, well, as an element of delusion, I guess, or just, you know, hogwash, whatever you want to call it. Let's see, this and just around the corner. Okay. Main road around the corner. You again. We talked to you before as well. Wait, let me trade with you. Is there anything you like? Oh. You are taking the marbles and you're giving me another package. And you're taking the beetles too. For 8. Okay. Give you... Children give them names. They believe you can find a lost marble by calling after it. I'll give you 2 beetles, and you can give me the package. Okay. Thank you very much. Oh. Great. With this item I give you some of my luck, I guess. People say I have that in spades. Don't know if I believe it. Now what shall you give me? Patience, courage, compassion, wit. That's what we all need the most now. I'm gonna give you compassion. I've yet to seriously barter with any men, women, or kids. Oh, was that considered a serious barter now? Maybe. Oh, I wish there was a sort button. It looks all slightly messy at this moment in time. Can we use? Oh, I didn't really get what we just received now, but... Oh, an apple. Not too fresh, but still able to satisfy a little hunger and thirsts. Okay, that's good. Let's see if we can find Capella. She should be here, right? So that was the safe. Not really here. Nothing in there. That's not great. I wonder, is there... I wonder whether there's another entry? Here on this side. very eerie music. Okay, we can't enter. Oh. Might be this one then. It's a very interesting built staircase. Nope. Oh, leave. We just went one story up and it allows us to leave. That's also interesting. Open. Oh. Hello there. Wow, that's a lot of books. And I'm assuming your mother? Maybe?
Isidore and Simon have always shared a vision for our town. It's odd they both died on the same day. Very odd.
So I know Isidore is our father, but who's Simon? You are Artemi Burak. Greetings. Greetings to you too. Are you Oljamski's daughter? Yes, my name's Victoria, but friends call me Capella. Well, are we friends? Yes. Really? How did you figure it out so fast? I can see. I haven't yet mastered the art, but I do see things, sometimes. It's a gift I inherited from my dear mother. You haven't mastered the art of sight? Are you talking about clairvoyance or... I mean, it's hard to explain. Sometimes I know what a person will say before they say it, or I imagine a situation and the next day it unfolds exactly how it was in my head. Sometimes I even know past events I wasn't present for, like which drawer father put papers into years ago. That's a powerful gift. I wish I would have something like that. Not that powerful, not with me, not like my mother. She could see at will, although even with her it could be fickle. I only see rarely, and I don't control it at all. I'd like such a gift myself, yeah. Mother said it would pass. I'll either see by my own will, or lose it entirely. Or you'll start seeing ghost unicorns. Better to lose it then. Your undue sarcasm has been noted. It's not so rare a gift in this town. There were once several women who could see. Mother, Nina Kaina, Katarina Saburova, perhaps. Outsiders arrive with such skepticism, but they are always soon astonished. So it's common? One weirdo already told me. No, I'm not going to call her a weirdo. I'm going to say, astonish me then. You likely aren't afraid of blood, right? I am, who isn't? Of course not. I'm a surgeon. Do you know what I see? Under your feet, the hard soil acts as tough spring melt, each step forming an imprint filled with red. You leave pools of clotted blood in your wake, Artemi Burak. I thought this must be about the murders, but you are no murderer. What does it all mean? You're asking me. I have no idea. Okay. Well, we can talk to her some more, though.
Just take care of people. That's what Mother used to say. Those who protect others will walk a path of freedom.
Did something happen? You look worried. I want to ask you something. What? Have you had more nightmares about me? I want to ask you something. Go ahead. He wrote this note. Here, take a look. Why are these names listed together? Yours is on here too. I don't know, but I have a suspicion. Why are you frowning? Is it something bad? Are you all going to die soon? Were you his patients? It's not about money, is it? Why are you frowning? Is it something bad? Well, no. About a year ago, your father began to seek our company. We all met together, sometimes, or in twos or threes. It happened naturally. He taught us, I suppose, but not anything special. I think it was more about passing down something of great importance. I can't make heads or tails of what you're saying. You're an outsider. It's difficult to explain. We kids have our own town within the town, a separate one, and we govern it on our own. Don't give me that patronizing look. It's not some game. You wouldn't understand anyway. Go on, please. I'll do my best. Your father was, shrewd. He can see beneath crude earth petty lies and hard truths, Khan used to say. Khan didn't like him much, but even he got out of the polyhedron to talk to him. He believed we were the ones who could remake this town, rebuild and conduct it in the future. Oh, interesting. Almost like the concept of, kids being the future in general. Remake, you mean destroy? Fish of men. Never know he had it in him. Conduct the town? Did you mean govern? A fisher of men. Never know he had that in him. That's what he was preparing us for, changing the town. I can see it now. He taught each of us something important. Perhaps he gave a piece of himself to us. Yes, that must be what he did. Well, I guess I keep an eye on you all. Oh, Dad, I shall not wholly vanish, no, always the sly fox. Guess I'll have to protect you from all evils then. I will just simply go, well, I guess I keep an eye on you all. Okay, 2 more things. We have Khan is in the polyhedron, and Father believed that the children on his list are the key to the town's future. Guess I should keep an eye on them in the future. Okay, there's a link to the town. Oh, that's far out. Polyhedron. Oh, and Khan is the one where we only heard earlier in passing that, oh, sorry, what was his name? Notkin. They seem to have a bit of a quarrel at the moment. Let's see, is that all? That is indeed all. Thank you very much. Pleasure to meet you. Can't go in here. Okay, let's take stock. It's already 5:45. Wow, it's gotten late quick. Save the game, and I will attempt to get quickly to the cemetery. Does this all still count as river? I wonder if I could take a boatman to get me there quickly, because there's one just around the corner. I'm just very conscious of time, that is all. Why does it leave us when we leave? Oh no, was it here? No. Leave. I want to see what... Oh! Oh, there's someone else here. Hello. Who are you?
It's so lonely here.
Julia Lyuricheva. Julia Lyuricheva. And you are? Artemy Burak. Just a local ripper. I mean, what? Artemy Burak, a doctor. How can I help you? You have incredible eyes. Oh, wow, going straight for it. What can you do? Little in the way of medicine. I'm a mathematician specializing in spatial calculations. The finite element method. I doubt you'd be interested. Oh, but I am. The Keynes had a rather unusual notion of how they wanted the town's roots planned. They believe the roots of choice influence people's mood, their soul state. I found the challenge intriguing, if a bit insane. A bit? Keynes are completely off the rocker, so the town's streets are your doing. Not all of them, but yes, to some extent. Why the hell did you make the town so awkward to navigate then? The Keynes implied that the town already has something akin to a nervous system. They suggested I view it as a huge living creature, so my job was acupunctural. Do you take the Keynes ideas seriously? Well, they have built the polyhedron, haven't they? There it is. I was even allowed to ascend it, though I wasn't allowed inside. The cathedral, the crucible, the Stillwater, all those buildings are machines that work with the same idea. And what idea is that? When a person finds themselves in a relatively enclosed space, it influences their inner state in a certain way. It's no secret. The Keynes are trying to create buildings that enhance spiritual growth. As in, well, we're moving to the field of philosophy now. Not my area of expertise, but as far as I can tell, in their eyes, humans aren't paragon of animals, but rather larvae. They believe the human spirit is a spring to be stretched, their favorite image. Okay, and why stretch it? To make people desire new things, weird things, things beyond their limits. Such attempts do not bode well. People do that their whole lives anyway. Does that really demand making roads so confusing? Well, I'm gonna go with people do that their whole lives anyway. Interesting character. I'm glad that I ran into her. She's coming under nerves. Interesting. That was it for the time being. Okay. Yuck. But yeah, I'm very glad that we took a step outside, just to test. I think this is otherwise potentially a character that can easily be missed, although, of course, I have no idea whether she's going to be important or not. Okay, so if there's a way... There's more kids over here. Just want to have a quick look. What are you doing? You go... Oh. Ah. They're having a funeral of their own. Hey, Uncle. Dig all for us, will you? What for? We need it. Oh, this is actually hard work. What would be my reward? A burial gift. Everyone gets to take something away from a funeral. That's why we're holding it. Are you burying a cat? Yeah. I mean, no, not a cat. And whom? Just the 8th. Oh, the 8th? The 8th what? Well, the previous 7 are already pushing the daisies. And nothing bad happened when we buried them, because the holes were shallow. Guess shallow ones are allowed. Alright, I'll dig your hole, lockets. I guess shallow ones are alright. Do I need to do anything? Oh. Very... Oh. What? So weird. Let me just quickly check if there's anything new now on people. No, it still says in danger. Okay, what time? Has the time moved much? A little bit, not too much, okay. Hunger, we need to do something. Use. Okay, map. Some evenings, kids gather at the station and encounters in the banana, so this is new. Okay. Sailing around. No, I think we're over the idea with the revolver by now, so it's fine. Another container, please have something. No, just a plug. Hey, young lady. Teensy. Our Taya's in the dormitory, isn't she? Why was it locked? Will they open it soon? I don't know. What Taya? Taya Taichik. Taya Taichik. But we call her the Mother Superior. Mother Superior. Isn't that cool as heck? It's Capella's idea. It's cool, alright. Cool as heck. But I need to talk to her. Straight. Oh, you have immunity boosters, and I can give you nuts. Nice. You want 6. That gives you 5. 2. And 2 and 3. 2. You want 6, so let's give you the peanuts. One of those changed for this. Accept. Oh. What you given me with this thing? What are you giving me? Well, a little joy, I suppose. A couple of nice dreams. A little joy, I suppose. Alright, I'll give you, what would you like? Some rest. Should leave this place to have my father back, little one, but that's only a dream. Some rest. Gee, what's happening? Have you yet to seriously parted with any man or woman? Okay. Tai Chick is the termitory, a giant bunkhouse for our workers. Town. Oh, wow. Okay. All of a sudden, quite a few things are starting to open up. When we started the day, we only had 2 things on our list to do, and now there's plenty again. Anyhow. Good sir, I was only talking to the child for information. I bid my farewell. Hello, buddy. I would like to use your services. To get over here, then. Yeah, because I need to get there. At least it saves me some time. I hope. Oh, that's the revolver dude, but yeah, no, thanks, I don't want it. Did I mark it already? I did. So just on here and then to the right, right? Am I correct? I am correct. Wonderful. Wonderfully wonderful. What a bizarre game. But also interesting. So interesting. Hella confusing. Oh, and I need to take a look in there as well. It feels like every step that you take, left, right, center, there's something that has the possibility to distract you and to kind of take your attention away. I think the further we move on, this is going to get harder and harder to actually stick to some of the targets. And you just really very consciously have to say, no, I'm going to this point and I'm going to talk to that person. Cemetery, you're always welcome here, okay. Where is she? Can we, if we focus, can we see her? So we could talk to you. I'm looking for, what was the name? Grace, right? L. Yeah, we're looking for Grace. Should be, maybe she's in the house. Be. Oh. Hey, young lady. Oh, now you can see that she really is just a kid.
Sleep is an indulgence. I can go without.
Ah, you really shouldn't. Why did you come? You aren't allowed to be here now. Is it true you spoke to my father today? No, I didn't. Grace, that's what they call you, right? Look at me. All right, fine. It's true. The dead need to be spoken with. Otherwise they're in too much pain. Do they answer? Sometimes. When they do, I feel pain too. A girl told me it kills you slowly. Is that true? Clara, right? But she praised me. Said I'm doing the right thing by consoling the dead. She's a very kind girl, though there are those who hate her for some reason. Can you have me talk to my father? Does it kill you or does it not? It hurts me. Clara said I only have enough strength for 3 or 4 more conversations. After that, I may die. I see. I'll leave you be then. What did my father say to you? 3 or 4? We'll have to strategize about how best to use your ability then. What did my father say to you? He said that it hurts, that he never expected it, that it was strange, as if a friend had killed him. He's very sad he didn't get to see you. But he also said nothing would have changed, even if you've gotten here on time. Something would have changed. He'd still be alive. A friend, huh? Interesting. Go and ask him how do you do it, I wonder. I need to talk to him. A friend, huh? I need rest. Can you come back later, please? I don't feel so well right now. Of course. Goodbye. Alright. Father is dead. I won't waste a girl's life to touch his ghost. I agree. And you shouldn't be talking to the dead anymore if it really kills you, so whatever that means. And maybe someone should fix this massive gaping hole in the ground, but you know, who am I to judge? Okay. So he said that it hurts and that it feels like a friend. Or betrayed by a friend, right? Not necessarily that it was a friend.
Your stuffing is coming out.
Your stuffing is coming out. Murky. Why did you come here? I don't need you. Nobody here needs you. We're not friends with her anymore anyway. No longer friends with who? Grace. Why? She's killing herself, he says. She doesn't care. Yeah, figured that out already. She talks to the dead for real. Touches them with her head. But it kills the living. I'm telling her that's not how it's done. But she won't listen. And how is it done? Like, there's a different way. Touches them with her head one. How is it done? There is another way. I can show you. Come on. Just walk with smaller steps. Alright, let's go. Interesting.
We're alive. So Granddad Simon is still alive too.
Where's Simon? Okay. Here? Here, I guess. Here. Alright, go ahead, show me. It's beautiful here. Do you often come here alone? Aren't you scared? It's beautiful here. Shh! Listen! To Svevery grow. Svevery? We need Svevery and Twire. A blade of each kind. It's pretty. It is, but I'm not sure what you want me to do. What was it, Murky? Look at me. Are you messing with me? Well, what do you want me to do? Now you go pick grass. Which plants? I just told you. Svevery and 3 kinds of Twire. Pretty blades. Don't you know which grass is magic? Svevery and 3 kinds of Twire. Right, now to fulfill my dream of being an errand boy. Oh. 3 things here. What was the... Talking to the dead is killing Grace. Murky knows another way to meet a dead man. A less cruel one. Now I only need the stem of brown Twire. To talk to the dead, Murky's way, one must first collect a bunch of herbs. 3 blades of Twire, blood black and brown, and 1 blade of Svevery. There. Okay. How? Do I just run through the grass in the hopes of finding whatever it is that I need? Oh, we have Svevery. Blood Twire, black Twire. Oh, that's why it updated already to brown Twire is the only one that I need. Where are we actually? Oh, we're out here. Okay. Well. If only I knew what we are looking for, then maybe something over here. Let's have a look. There's this coming up already. This looks like a nice place to sacrifice something or someone. Oh, there's some bubbles coming up here. Collect. Ooh, what's this? Blood Twire. No. And I need brown Twire. Okay. I saw some more bubbles over here. Collect. Is that it? I've collected all the herbs. Where was the boy? Over there. Oh, here. This one bubbles up as well. Oh, that's very faint.
Pit-a-pat, pit-a-pat, oh pit-a-pat. 3 coffin bears, 2 mice, and a bat.
Yes, these are the right blades. Magic enough. How can you tell which herbs are magic? The ones that grow from a person. A person in the ground, I mean. Like Mom and Dad. You wanted to talk to your dad, right? I'm just wondering how you think it's what I still do. Go ahead then. Talk to him. How? I thought you wanted to teach me. What am I supposed to teach? You just need to want it really hard. Close your eyes tight, too. It'll happen. So it's daydreaming. I did not lie. Did not. Don't need you. At all. Who cares if you need me? It's my own fault for taking. It's my own fault for taking it too seriously. What is there about you to love? I don't want to. Nuh-uh. I'm not imposing myself on you. Don't you have anyone to wipe your face? You're all covered in dirt. See you, Grumpy. I'm not imposing myself on you. What? What just happened? The poor orphan took the rustling of herbs for the voices of the dead. I don't have it in me to even get mad, but I do have a pocket full of herbs now. Well, I guess. It feels, sadly, a little bit like a waste of time. Oh, but there's still like... continues even further out here. Nice. That's a shame. I think, oh, I wanted to have a look over there anyway, and I can see that Aspety's Hospice is close by. We're coming up to the hour already again. I know, it doesn't feel like it at all. But, okay, yeah, so... let's keep them down here. I'll move this one over here, so at least we have some form of order. Hungry. I mean, exhaustion is actually alright, but,
We're alive, so Granddad Simon is still alive too.
I'm not sure about that, but I also don't know who Granddad Simon is. I hope I'm going in the right direction, by the way. And I'm not. Need to go over there. Oh yeah, I can see the cemetery from here. Okay, so I think I will go to Aspety's home. Fresh graves. Oh. Oh. That's one of those old mechanisms. I've read about this. So in the past, when they would bury people, they would bury them with a rope and a small bell attached to it that goes in the ground, because it so happened that often people would be buried alive. So if someone would wake up, they can pull the bell and could be uncovered. And what is just really creepy and eerie is that there's one of those bells is clearly ringing right now. I'm just gonna walk away and pretend that I haven't heard anything, so let's go in this direction. Anyhow, if we look at the map, Aspety's Hospice, that's where we're gonna go. There was something I wanted to check there anyway, because when we walked over here to the cemetery, there were a bunch of kids within the compound of the hospice, and I wanted to see if there's anyone I could / should be talking to. What the heck? There's like 1 trillion mice all over the place. That can't be a good sign. Oh, what's this? J? I can't run from my fears forever. Sooner or later, I'll have to go home. Oh, well, now it wants me to go back. Well, I already was home, but I couldn't enter because the building was closed, so that's not really... Anyhow. This was the little square that I saw in passing. Looks like most people are gone by now. Talk. Have you been to the governor? About the patrols, I mean. Oh, patrols, sorry. The pay's good, but too good, actually. Suspicious. What's going on with that? What patrol? All strong men, who aren't cowards. Report to the town hall, it went. They might even announce an emergency situation. I wonder why. A revolt at the factory, maybe. It's not working. Hear the silence. Guess they haven't caught the murderer yet. Perhaps they need people for a raid. So the governor's in the town hall? Got it. Okay. Right. What do you have? Bandage. Trying to get used to improve health. Folk. What are you taking? You're taking water. If I give you 3 water, then I would get the tourniquet. Actually... Oh, this also improves health, though. So I have this, and... Wait, there's a new thought. Governor Saburov is in the town hall. He's in charge of father's case. Wow. Again, really picking up now. Okay, so we have a multitude of different things that we can do. Alright. What I'm going to do is we'll enter the hospice. We are going to save the game here at this point. Right? If I find the entry. That is, of course. But, must be somewhere around here. And I think straight... Oh, there it is. Yeah, look at this. There were, again, the million mice again. So we're going to save the game, and then I think what I'm going to do is on the next episode, we're gonna do a nice curvature where we'll head straight over to Taya, because I believe she's one of the kids. Yes, exactly. So we definitely want to talk to her. So I'm gonna check out Taya, who's at the termitary, and I have no idea what a termitary is, but I'm gonna look it up. From there, it's relatively close and almost adjacent, so we're gonna go then to our home place again, and then from there all the way to the town hall, because I do think, as good as it is that we talk to Fat Vlad, meeting the governor who is in charge of the case of the murder of our father might actually be a good idea. So in that order, that's the plan for the next episode, and for the time being I will look at her creepy face again. I will bid my goodbye. Thank you so much for joining me again. Thank you for being here, and I hope, of course, to see you again on the next episode of Let's Play Pathologic 2. Until then, please look after yourself and have a wonderful rest of your day. Bye bye.